What's up, YouTube? So I did promise you guys a video and I am a day late. There's a reason for that, but I made the time today actually right before I go into work. And there's my dog because he has to have the attention all the time. So kind of jumping in, I just want to jump into my responses. I posted a story on my Instagram basically saying like, if you have any questions, like feel free to ask me. If there's anything you want to know, like I'm all ears. So I'll jump right into the questions. EDM Potato Boy asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years in all aspects of life? Now, that is an excellent question. Well, right now, I'm just a manager at a retail store and trying to, hopefully move up and get assistant store manager. So that's it right now. 5 years from now, though, I hope to be doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing, which I still don't know yet. And I just want to be a good person all around. I would hope to be, probably married to Tara by then, probably owning a house together by then, and I hope that we are both doing what we're supposed to do in this life and living our dream, whatever that is for me right now. I don't know. I'm kind of lost when it comes to that. I've worked so much on myself as an individual, and I feel like now it's time to focus on what I plan to do for the rest of my life. So I just hope to be doing something that makes me very happy and something that I enjoy doing and Tara enjoys doing as well. So yeah, thanks for your question. Next question is from _ JUVPSE, I think that's a J or an I. They ask, any experiences losing hair on testosterone? I personally haven't lost any hair, but I feel like any trans guy worries that their hair is thinning or something. I don't think that my hair is thinning. I don't know. I always ask her, I'm like, does it look like I'm losing hair right here? She's like, Jacob, you're fine. So I haven't had any experience yet, and I just realized today, I'm actually happy that I waited to make this video because today is my 5 years on testosterone. So in 5 years, I feel like my hair is probably thinned a little bit, but I haven't had like a major significance where like I'm balding or something. So anyways, jumping on to Coco Mario, that's what it says. What are you and Tara's ethnicities? Alright, so Tara is, man, we did our like ancestry DNA thing. She's like European, Native American, French, I forgot what else, but she's a ton of different things. So Tara, obviously, she's like mixed. My ancestry DNA said like I'm like 60% Native American and then 20% Spanish, so like from Spain. But I think Native American more meant like Mexican? I don't know, because the regions were all in central Mexico. But basically that's where my answers are from, like central Mexico. I also had like Middle Eastern, I had some Asian up in there. Then we'll jump to my boy Anthony.z33. He asks, tell us about your top surgery progression, experience, and little changes here and there. Okay, so I'm officially, what, a year and like 3 or 4 months post-op. And sensation, like, I still can't really feel my nipples. I don't think I ever will. And like, I'm okay with that. They were never used for anything anyway, so it's fine. But I can show like what my chest looks like now, because I did make a video previously at 7 months post-op, and the video before that I was revealing my top surgery. So now I am a year and some months post-op. Sorry, my fucking head is like red from the hat. But I'll show you real quick. So this is my surgery now, as of, well, today. I can feel, but like barely. And scarring, I don't really have anything. I have like a little bit under my nipple, but like that's pretty much it. Changes though, I feel like before I had like these little like dips where they removed the tissue, like I had like little dips right here because like my body was used to having it right there, and then I didn't like it because it was like really noticeable. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it looks weird, you know? And then Terry be like, you can't even notice it. You can't even tell. Like, you're fine. You would never be able to tell. I'm like, are you sure? You know, it's like I get self-conscious. But it looks like it went away for the most part. Also, working out is something I obviously recommend to anybody. I've been recommending that since I think I started testosterone, that like it just helps your body like to work out and like helps it shape out the way that you want to, because it's not gonna do it on its own. It's basically the only changes I've had. Still don't really have much sensation after a year, and I don't know if it'll ever come back. And like I said, I'm not really worried. My nipples were useless. They did nothing. So changes. I feel like the only thing I've experienced is I think my voice might have gotten a little bit deeper, but I also don't really know, because in my head my voice still sounds high. I don't know if it's just like a trans thing, but yeah, like my voice, I feel like it still sounds high. Facial hair grows more. Sorry, like the light is like killing me. It grows more, but it's still pretty patchy. I definitely don't have a full beard, and I don't know if I ever will, but I'm okay with that. As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. And I think that as trans guys, or even cis guys, like there's so much of a focus on facial hair because right now it's like in, but facial hair doesn't make you any more of a man than anybody else. It is just hair on your face, and like I'm chilling, like I'm fine either way, you know. Like I'm actually gonna shave. I just wanted to keep it for this video so you guys could see, because I feel like every time I make a video I never have facial hair, so I kept it a little bit, but I actually trimmed it down and I shaved my mustache because it's a little dusty. Ryan Lee 8408 asks, any plans for bottom surgery? Now that's another great question. I have thought about it many times, and more now than ever, but I just don't know. I feel like there's so many like complications that it kind of freaks me out, you know. And like I know I shouldn't be afraid, but again, like I'm just getting to the point where like I am a man regardless, you know, and like that doesn't matter. It only matters to the person that like I'm with, which is Tara, and Tara don't give a fuck. Tara loves me either way, and there's not an emphasis on that, you know what I mean? So I just think that it is something that I think every trans person might be interested or curious, but because of the complications and so much you have to do in order for it to like happen, it kind of puts me off. No disrespect to anybody that has it, you know, like that was the best decision for them, and that's what matters. And right now, like I am curious, but I'm not like gonna die without it. Like I'm a man, and that's all that matters. And maybe the next life, you know what I mean? Like I'll have what I'm looking for, but as of right now, like I'm content and I'm happy with myself, you know, because I'm realizing like that's not what makes you a man. Like there are other things that do that, you know what I mean? So definitely something I would want one day, but maybe if the surgery gets a little bit less complicated, like maybe if they invent an easier way or something along the years, I don't know. So yeah, that's my answer to that. Sam, ALSXO, says that she was the best coworker ever. Yeah, she was. Miss you, Sam. OJ Tattoos actually asked me two questions. They asked, first, what's your most meaningful tattoo? And then, any goals for the new year? My most meaningful tattoo, to me, is probably, I think my Everlong tattoo. I'm sorry, I like stand up. So this tattoo is probably my most meaningful. I actually got this tattoo for my best friend's mom who passed away when we were in, I think, 7th grade. It was a song that we used to listen to, and it brings back really, really happy memories. So I got it in honor of her. So yeah, this is my most meaningful and probably my most favorite. Even though it's like really small and it's just writing, it has the most meaning to me, you know, like the most value. Jason's a Nugget asks, something about being a Latino trans guy. There's literally no representation on YouTube. Actually had me thinking a little bit, because I stopped doing YouTube, but I've been on YouTube since I think 2010. So it's literally been almost 10 years that I've been on YouTube, which is crazy. Obviously in and out of like the couple years that I stopped making videos and made videos and kind of on and off, you know. we just gotta make more videos, you know, and put ourselves out there, because we are a minority, you know, and like maybe we just need to group together and like, I don't know, be more open about it. Or maybe there are Latino YouTubers, but like people don't know. I don't know, like maybe they don't talk about their ethnicity all the time, and or something like that. So maybe you just be proud of who you are and represent it. I'm just gonna spell it out because I don't think I can pronounce it. Pacaldoj asks, how do you tell your parents you were gonna start tea, and did they pay for it, or and did you pay for it, or did they? Okay, so I told my mom when I was 17 years old that I wanted to transition, and she wasn't accepting at first, because I mean I get it, it's a big step, and I think she was more afraid for me than anything, you know, like that I was gonna make me sick, or I was gonna get hurt, or you know what I mean. I think it was more of a fear of my safety that kind of put her off. But obviously with time, she didn't care, and my dad's not in the picture, so it's just my mom and my stepdad. But my mom and my stepdad, like, with time, didn't care, and like respected my pronouns and respected my name, and it's very meaningful to me that they did that for me. I know that people think, oh, well, your parents should do that, which they should, but that's not the case for everybody. Just because you should do something doesn't mean that you will do something, you know what I mean? So I appreciate their open-mindedness and giving me the freedom to do what I want to do, because I'm very happy now, and I don't regret a thing. As for testosterone and did I pay for it, I paid for it. It's not expensive. At least where I live, it's not expensive. I go to the LGBT center. Sir? I go to the LGBT center in Los Angeles, and I think it's like $40. So it's not that much. Old Sport asks, relationship advice, specifically about your feelings before and after transitioning. Whoa. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, I feel like part of the biggest change in my transition, besides like obviously like the mental changes was, or sorry, besides the physical changes, was the mental changes. It was a lot. My only advice to give you is, and it's pretty simple, is just don't treat others the way you wouldn't want to be treated. That is my biggest advice to you. Just do the right thing, you know what I mean? Like, think about the person, and just don't do some shit you wouldn't want done to you, basically. That's like the key, the answer. It's a respect, it's boundaries, you know what I mean? It's giving people space, and like I said, respecting them, respecting their decisions, respecting what they want to do, and giving them that time, you know what I mean? My feelings before and after transitioning: before, I feel like I was very insecure, so it made me very jealous and like possessive, and you know, like basically that's it. Like, before transitioning, I was obviously very insecure, and I didn't love myself the way I love myself now, so I was jealous and possessive, and you know, I would worry all the time. Like, it just wasn't healthy for me. After transitioning, I gained more confidence. I feel like I'm more trusting now. I feel like this is also not just with transitioning, but it's what I've learned in my relationship. Tara and I have been through everything together, and there was times where it wasn't good, you know what I mean? And like, not really on her part, but on mine. And I had to learn to be better. It's basically it. I had to learn to be better. I had to learn to do like the right thing, you know, and think about her. I feel like there's a lot of times where I kind of just thought about myself and not her. So think of others before you think of yourself, you know, in certain situations. I mean, don't let people walk all over you, but it's got to be like a fine balance. It has to be a compromise for both of you. So yeah, just respect your person, and they need to respect you, and that's basically it for me, you know? Anissa_Ray_ asks, what is one thing that truly always keeps you motivated throughout the years? Honestly, okay, so in my like personal life, you know, I don't go to school. Right now I just work. And I know I could push myself more and do more with my life. But since I have transitioned, this was the biggest decision of my life, you know. Transitioning was the biggest decision of my life, and ever since I had transitioned, I am just happy to be alive because I have always wanted this life. So what keeps me motivated is just that I'm here. You know what I mean? Like, I'm alive. Not that I was ever suicidal, I wasn't, but I'm just saying, like, I'm able to experience this life that I've always wanted, that I've always dreamed of, that I always wished was. So I feel like what keeps me motivated is being grateful. It's having gratitude. You know, even if you're not transitioning, like, having gratitude for life, having gratitude for where you are is what keeps me going. One of my favorite sayings I've ever heard, or I think I read it somewhere, was, everything that you have now was once a wish. So that's how you have to look at life. Like, everything. Like, me wanting to be working where I am was once a wish. You know, like, me wanting to be with Tara was once a wish. And, like, I have it. You know, like, I have the things that I've wanted. So, in my opinion, and my advice to those, I know you're not asking for advice, but it's just being grateful. That's my biggest thing. Next question, ft.kol asks, what type of videos will you be making? I like your fun videos. Honestly, I have no freaking idea. I don't know what I'm gonna make. When I was younger, I just kind of used to make whatever and didn't really care. I kind of want to start vlogging. I just feel like it's interesting. Maybe not everything, but I do want to vlog, like maybe when I go out or when Tara and I travel to these little places and look at these little things, and or maybe like going to our favorite restaurants or eating my favorite food, like little things like that. But I am so open to suggestions of what you guys want to see, and that's kind of what I want to know. You guys are my audience, so I have to entertain my audience. So I don't really know. Vlogs for sure. I can make videos about my transition or if there's more questions about that, but there can be more than that. So don't think that like I only want to talk about transitional things. Like I can talk about anything. It doesn't matter. Super into astrology, like life path numbers, spirituality. Like I'm into all of these things, you know, like, and we can go into a big old topic about that. But yeah. Devil Boy Benny asks, if you work out, what are your chest exercises? I do work out. I just started again because I'm trying to get fit for Coachella, you know, which is in a couple months. Chest, you know, bench presses, chest flies. But honestly, I use apps. I use workout apps. So, I recommend downloading one, and, you know, if you select area for chest, it'll give you, like, multiple workouts, how many, sets to do, how many reps. Like, that's usually what I do, is I use workout apps to give me some structure and some guidelines. So I believe that was all the questions that I had received. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed, my video. The next question I'm going to ask you guys is, what do you want to see next? I mean, I'm open to anything. I'm open to it all. I want to really make YouTube part of my career because I feel like I can do it. I just got to push myself to do it. So anything you guys want to do out there and you've been talking about doing it, just do it. That's why I got up, literally I work in like 2 hours and I got up to do this. So that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I will see you next time.